Australian Survivalism would like to thank Zeus Flashlights and Survival Storehouse. Hi guys, Clay from Australian Survivalism here in Western Queensland, doing a 4-day trek, travelling along the Condamine River. So hopefully out here I'm going to find some, common wild edibles, and I'll try my hand at fishing, and I've got my survival kit. Got a fair bit of gear on, a little bit of weight, but it's enough for 4 days. So I'm going to keep moving, find a campsite, set up the hoochie hammock, and see what we can see. Looks like this little fella's been taken by a cat or a wild dog or something. So, hoochie's all set up. Time to get a fire going, I think. A little bit more camp set up. Pretty easy. Love it out here. Baby prickly pear. If I got super hungry, I could peel that sucker and eat him up. Peel the outer skin off and make sure I don't get spiked by those nasty little thorns. Inside that skin's completely edible, but what I'm hoping to find out here is the fruit from this plant. The namesake, the prickly pear. It's like a pinky, reddy sort of fruit that grows on these suckers, but they have to be quite a large plant to get fruit on them. So anyway, I'll have a look. Alright, I thought I'd demonstrate a water still. I've got my 2 old camp bottles, stainless steel, this one, and this one's aluminium. I've only got 3 litres of water with me, so I'm going to need to procure some water from a couple of different methods. So this one's got my river water in it, and wandering around here there's the Condamine. It floods quite frequently, so bits of debris and stuff you find all over the shop. I was lucky enough to find a old hot water system. I managed to scavenge a piece of copper pipe, so between that and my 2 water bottles, and I've got a piece of alfoil here that I always keep with me in my survival kit, so now that I've got this, I've got a pretty good method of obtaining clean drinking water. So I've got plenty of water with the river. I'm going to get clean water for this bottle out of that one in my fire. I haven't got anyone here to hold the camera for me, so I'm going to try and do this one-handed. I'll show you quite simply. And there, wrap your alfoil around here. I'll get a cloth out of my bag. I've got a face washer there. What I'll do is I'll wrap that around this to cool the pipe down. This bottle goes in the fire, and this bottle here will be my drip for my clean drinking water. I'll set that up and I'll show you guys how it's working. Alright guys, so we're set up. Stainless steel water bottle in the fire full of creek water. Alfoil around copper pipe. Over here, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got steam coming out and drips. That water is 100% good to drink. But I don't like the fact that there's a lot of steam getting away, so there's one more step. I'm going to put, I've got a little face washer. I'm going to turn it into a radiator to cool this pipe down. So this is just a little face washer that I bought in my pack. I can get it to stay on there. There we go. Okay, so that's going to act as, oh, we got even more steam coming now, so I'll cool that down. This is a bit hard with one hand. Bit hard with one hand. Okay, so if we cool that off, cool that down with some water. That should double or triple our. Ooh, that's hot. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but that is hissing out of there now. So the radiator, the cooling rag has increased our production immensely. So I'm going to let that go until it's full, and I'll have another bottle of drinking water from my camp still out of this dirty, bacteria infested water. Would no doubt have heavy metals and all sorts of stuff in it that you know, just simply boiling it wouldn't. I mean, you know, a lot of people might say, why don't you just boil the water and drink it? Well, that doesn't take everything out, man. I mean, it kills the bacteria and stuff, but leaves you with you know, all sorts of other impurities that the still takes out. You're left with 99.9% pure water with this method. And yeah, that is, I mean, the pipe's a little bit too far into the bottle, but I can see that from here. That's drip, drip, dripping quite fast. So, rightio guys, walking along here through a bit of a paddock. Things to come across in the middle of the bush. Come across these jam melons. Look at them all. Another one there. Another one over here. The vines just died off and left these melons out in the middle of the paddock, or out in the middle of the bush. There we go. This one here looks good to eat. So, let's get my blade out. Bit hard one-handed. Sorry about that. Alrighty. That's a big melon. Easy find. Know what to look for. Alright, that's something good to eat. And I'm going to have a good old go at some vital nutrients, some carbohydrates. I apologise for this filming with one hand. Like a watermelon, but or a any other melon, black seeds, and sort of tastes like green watermelon. Not much taste, but good for carbohydrates and sugars. I'm going to sit here for a while and have a munch down on this stuff. Look for another dry riverbed. Something to drink. I'll keep moving. Alright, I've been walking along this dry creek bed here for, feels like about an hour. I'm on the hike for about 2.5 hours, and I'm nearly out of water. But look, there's, like I say, a dry creek bed here, and there's plenty of tracks. There's cattle. There's evidence of roos, and a dry creek bed usually means that somewhere down here there's going to be water. So I'm going to find a low point in this creek bed. Like right here. And thanks to thanks to Survival Storehouse, I'm going to break out my life straw and have a much needed drink. Getting a bit dry, so I'm going to dig right here and I'm going to find some moisture. Hopefully it'll pool. Moisture will pool up and I'll get a pool of water that I can use my life straw on. Thanks to Survival Warehouse. Actually, I'm not going to dig right there because there's a big cow poo, so I might go over here somewhere and break out the life straw from my pack. As you guys can see, I've got my Goal Zero set up just in case I run out of battery power. But I find a low point just here. Oh, look, here we go. Oh, don't need to dig. I don't need to dig. There's some crappy water. I'm going to break my life straw out and have a drink. Alright. Well, like I was saying, thanks to Survival Storehouse and their sponsorship on this trip, I've got my life straw. It's getting hot. And like I was saying, I'm low on water. So I'm going to save my fresh water for cooking for later. But life straw's got to come out. So dang, so walking is taken out of me, but thanks guys. I've got about 6,000 acres out here to walk across, so I get stuck in. I'm going to stay here for a while, have a good old drink and get my fill. Always with a life straw. Blow your dirty water back out. Blow your dirty water back out. Give it a shake off. And I'm going to pack this away. Keep moving. I'll follow this dry creek bed down and see what sort of wild edibles I can find. Hopefully something with a few carbs in it, a bit of energy. And I've got a bag of beef jerky here. It's only going to last me so long. So, yeah, so like I was saying, I'll pack this stuff up, keep moving. Something has dug a good old den out of that termite mound. Oh, something's been in there, eating out the heart of that nest. Maybe an echidna. Wouldn't be surprised. Looks like the mound's, obviously it's a dead termite nest. Now it is. Something ate the heart out of it. More cacti, prickly pears. Alright, there's crap loads of termite mounds, I should say. Out of breath, walking for a while. But there's a lot of termite mounds out here. See, this one's been busted open by an echidna or something. But if I can find one, those ones look alright. Show you how to get some protein out in the bush. Here we go. I don't know if you can see that, but they taste very eucalyptusy, I suppose, because of the eucalyptus trees that they've been eating. Now, if I sat here for hours, I'd be able to get something to eat worthwhile, but I don't know if you can see that, but that's absolutely writhing with termites. I'm going to sit here for a while and have a couple of them. A couple more. Alright, made it back to camp. It's literally freezing out here. But thank God. Thank God for fire. I'm going to make my way up to my hammock, which is up over that way. Damn. I just had an MRE from Survival Storehouse. pretty darn good. But I'm gonna warm up by this fire. So, oh man, it's cold. Alright, see how it goes in the morning. Hopefully this is still, hopefully that's still burning. I dare say so. Alright, come across a honey ant's nest. Don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm sure you can see a whole lot of writhing little ants there. But, I'm going to grab one, or two, or three, or 1,000 without getting bitten. Oi, here we go. Now the bum on these guys, if you can see that in my hand, tastes sort of like bush lemons, Australian lemons. It's actually not bad. Sort of cross between sweet and sour. Well, lemons, but I'm going to go another one. If I can get one with a really big butt on him. You probably see those crawling around there everywhere. There's lots with small backsides and lots with big backsides. I'm going to grab hold of one with, hey, having a go at me. There we go. Yeah. So grab them so the head isn't going to bite you, and the butt, it's right there. It's not a really good shot. Try and get it in the shade. So grab it so that the head doesn't bite you. Got the bum. Have a go. Tastes like lemons. Keep moving. Man, it's damn cold. Obviously made it back to camp. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but it's bloody freezing. But I've got to say thank you to Zeus Flashlights for the Micro Zeus. Thanks, Brian Thoreau. And Zeus Flashlights for their sponsorship of Australian Survivalism. And this little flashlight is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, no batteries required, and what more can I say? Solar powered, absolutely fantastic. Don't need anything else. Thanks, guys. gets cold. I've got the still set up over there, getting some more water. But, I'm going to try and fill another container, or a little bit anyway. Water bottle with this dew that's all over the grass. You can see it on my boots there. I've only been walking a few feet and yes, they're nearly soaked. So I've got a shamag and I'm gonna, I'll show you. Let's go backwards and forwards over this long grass. Oh, it's sucking it up already. Jesus, grass is wet, my boots are soaked. Plenty of moisture in the air. No doubt you can see the fog. Excuse me. Oh, that ought to do this bit of grass seed, but that's my hands soaked. Hold on. If I can get this. It's a little bit dirty, but it's alright after a couple of minutes. Not even a minute, maybe. Just another technique. I mean, if I was, I don't think that water would be bad to drink. Yeah, I'm going to boil it up though. Get into the day. Hey guys, so I made it home safe and sound. Had a shave along the way. There's heaps of stuff that I didn't get to put in the video for various reasons, but One of them being it's just getting too long. But there's some stuff in there that should be beneficial, should be helpful. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Clay for Australian Survivalism. Peace out. Australian Survivalism would like to thank Zeus Flashlights and Survival Storehouse